Yeah, I ain't tryna wait. I can't be fucked with, no. Ho, you can't touch this, ayy. Bitch, I do rich shit, huh? My money thick, ayy. Walk with a limp, huh? I'm on some pimp shit, ayy.
What's good, my loves? Welcome back to my channel. So for today, I do have a little get ready with me. I'm gonna be doing this little look of whatever, and then even at that, getting a little lit. And yeah, I'm gonna be spilling some motherfucking tea today on Ulta. So if y'all want to see what the fuck the tea is, and then even at that, how to get this slight beat, you could go ahead and keep on watching my do them a little bit different. So I don't know if y'all can tell the difference, but to be honest, I really am feeling these hoes. Like, they're more on the more neutral side. Not really, but whatever. My eyebrows are dark as fuck, so they ain't never gonna be neutral, bitch. So for today, I am just gonna be getting ready. I do have a lot of shit to get off my chest, cause girl, a bitch don't work at Ulta no more. Fuck Ulta.
Like, I don't work for fucking Ulta no more. Like, dude, it's just been hella fucking crazy. Like, Ulta is just not the place to work, to be honest. Like, if you want to like help people, like, dude, okay, so whenever I started at Ulta, I started as a beauty, like, I applied for a beauty advisor, right? Mind you, I'm over here thinking that, you know, you're gonna be hands-on, being able to help the customers, still doing cash wrap, you know, all that shit. But girl, I would, like, the managers literally got on my ass for like helping the customers too much. Like, I couldn't help the customers no more than like 5-10 minutes, because after that, like, you know, they'll be getting on your ass, like telling you to remove yourself from the customer and basically to stop helping them because they need you somewhere else. Say for instance, like, if I'm helping you get color matched, and you know, like, you know, customers, if they like the way you're treating them, the way you talk to them, and as well as, like, you know, how you do pick out their shades and all that, and if it does match well, you know, they want your help in other things, right? Okay, so the customers will be like, hey, you know, well, can you help me look for a powder? Can you help me look for a primer? You know, things like that. And I would try to, but I wasn't able to, because every time I did, there was always a manager in my fucking ear, like, telling me, like, Alicia, you've been taking too long with that customer already. You need to go ahead and remove yourself. We need you at doing so-and-so. We need you here, here, here. And then whenever I would, you know, like, remove myself from the customer, and then I would go to do whatever they would tell me to do. Say, for instance, I go back to the register because they needed backup. There was, like, by the time I got there was nobody anymore. So I'm just like, dude, you really made me, you know, like, had to rush with the customer, like, color matching and all that, and, you know, just for me to come over here and basically still not have, you know, like, just not have anything to do. You know, so after that, like, you know, I'll just, like, do random things, like, because even at that, like, there was not really anything to do. Like, if it was slow, they will send you home. Like, they don't care, they'll send you home. Because, you know, if they're not making their numbers and they don't have the hours to actually, you know, give us. But the manager, they kept sending me home literally for like 2-3 weeks straight. Like, they were just constantly sending me home early. You know, and it's just frustrating because you think you're gonna be there for a certain amount of time, and it's not. But what I don't understand is how whenever they would send us home, they would be like, you know, we're cutting hours, you know, it's just been really, really, really slow. I understand that, but you're constantly hiring new people. So if you don't have any hours to give out to the employees that are already there and that are asking for hours, you know, then why are you hiring new people? You know, if there's no hours for us. Like, what sense does that make? Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette. Ooh. There's a hella fallout. I was constantly getting in trouble, like, you know, like, just for dumb reasons. And that's like the first job. Does this already have product on it? Well, this is like the first job that I've actually like gotten in trouble a lot from. Like, I've never gotten in trouble at any other job as much as I've gotten in trouble here. You know, like working at Ulta. But what else? For the employees at the location that I was working at, dude, they'll be hella rude, dude. Like, because the managers, they wouldn't really train you. They would train you to a certain extent, you know. But after that, you know, they have other things that they have to do, so they leave it into the employees' hands to, you know, like, help out, train, whatever. I understand you don't get paid enough for this. I understand in your job description it does not include you training people. I completely understand. I would rather learn by myself than to be trained by somebody who has an attitude, or, you know, just doesn't want to do it. I understand you don't want to do it, but I mean, you know, I would rather learn by myself. Oh, girl, this is really good problem. This one manager, let's call her Trixie. It was already the second time that she had screamed at me because one of my managers had called me to the back, you know, to talk to me about something. And then, mind you, my shift was already over, and I had stayed over about like 15 minutes, like past the time I needed to go. So, girl, please tell me why. I went to the back to go talk to the manager that called me to the back over the walkie. I don't know if I don't know if Trixie didn't hear, but Alicia heard. So I went back there, and me and my manager talked, and girl, please tell me why whenever I came to the front, Trixie was hella mad because they didn't send They did. Okay, so whenever I was gonna leave, they didn't send one of the girls, you know, that needed to go on her break before I left. So that's not my problem. I even at that stayed 15 minutes extra, you know, and y'all could have still sent her on her break, but y'all didn't. So how is that my fault that y'all didn't send your employees on your break at the correct time? So now, Trixie's over here telling me, well, so-and-so hasn't went on her break, and who are you? Why aren't you letting people know that you left the front? And yada, yada, yada. I'm like, first of all, Trixie, so the other manager called me to the back to talk to me, first of all. And then second of all, that's not my what fault do I have? Because y'all, the managers, didn't send so-and-so on her break. So, like, what fault do I have in that? You know? So, I was just already frustrated because she was just like, for the next time, don't be doing that. You need to let me know. Just like rolling her neck, like with an attitude and all that. And I'm just like, dude, that is like one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, don't talk to me like if I'm a little fucking kid. You know, like we're all grown. Like if you're working here, both of us are working here, but we're both clocked into the same company. So there's no need for you to be all doing all that neck rolling and eye rolling and with your attitude just because you're in a higher position than me. Because at the end of the day, we're all the same. We're all people. So you need to treat everybody the same, you know? So yeah, and like this was literally like this is the main reason why I quit is because dude, like this was already the second time she did it. She was getting an attitude with me whenever she sent me on my break, but blamed it on me because she sent me on my break. Let me see what else. Dude, when you're in the restroom, they will rush you. Like you go to the restroom, and even at that, I was just tripping the fuck out because like, I mean, I was new, you know, no company, nobody has ever rushed me out of the restroom because I mean, we're girls. You don't rush girls out of the restrooms. So, girl, yeah, like they would rush you out of the restroom, like, how much longer are you going to be in the restroom? We need you out here already. Where's so-and-so at? Who, you know, or another employee will come on because, I mean, you're obviously doing the business. So, I mean, you ain't finna be on there on the fucking walkie like, oh yeah, I'm right here taking a piss, you know, like, shit like that, like, it's common sense, you're not gonna do that. So, what's it called, like, I would be in the restroom, and they'll be like, Alicia, where are you at? Alicia, we need you to come out of the restroom. Alicia, we need you, like, how much more longer are you gonna be in the restroom? Mind you, I was not taking no more than five fucking minutes in the restroom because I wear bodysuits sometimes. I mean, sometimes we're on our, you know, monthlies. Personally, me, I love to lay paper down on the toilet. Everywhere I go, if I'm not going in my own house or my family's house, I am going to sit there, lay 2 layers of toilet paper on the seat, even if I'm pissing on myself or, you know, like, just needing to go to the restroom really bad. Like, I don't care, I'm gonna do that, you know, because girl, you don't know what people have. Like, people nowadays is just like crazy. Like, no, I'm not trying to risk anything just because they're over here trying to rush me. Then even at that, I would do the same thing and then put my alarm on just to make sure I would watch the time while I'll be in the restroom, just to make sure, you know, like probably, oh, you know, it's my fault. Really am taking a long time, but whenever I really like said I timed myself, I wasn't taking a long time at all. So I was just like, dude, like, what is the fucking problem? Like, honestly, when I first got the job, I was just like, I was hella excited, but it's really not what the fuck you think it is. Station's there for a reason so the customers can help themselves. They're not there to, you know, like basically help you because they just want you to like get shit and just like that's it. Even at that, they would like get on our ass too about loading a cell. You know, constantly they'll be like, you know, we have this certain amount of items per transaction and we need, you know, to get it up. And you know, like they would have us at the register trying to push cells, but I'm just like, you can't really push a cell at a register because you can't demonstrate it on them. You know, you can't show them how to use it and what the benefit, you know, you could just only say so much because the line's gonna start building up and then that's whenever they're gonna be like, what is going on? Why is this line building up? Because you're there. Why, you know, I would get in trouble with like, I would try to talk to the customers for a very long time, or like, you know, even at that, I would go with my full face of makeup and customers will have questions on how I did this or, you know, like recommendations on products, and like my managers, they would just like stare at me like, what are you doing? Why do you keep talking to them? And it's like, I'm a people's person, so I like to talk to people. Like, I love to make you laugh. Like, I love to have a good time whenever I'm with somebody, you know? So it's just like, I just couldn't do that there. Like, I had a limitation there, and I feel like makeup doesn't have its limitations. You know, they just want us to like hurry up and just like sugarcoat shit for clients just so they could hurry up and buy shit. At Macy's, I was a beauty advisor, and I would do makeup application. I would sit there, we would do events, and then, you know, I would, you know, help out, and I would do makeovers and shit. And over here, like, we would have events, but I would never, like the beauty advisors would never be, like, you know, a part. The only thing we'll be a part of is signing people up. And they would get on our ass about signing people up. And I'm just like, well, I mean, you really don't even let us to be a part of the, you know, the events. Because even at that, I have people like, oh, so can you teach me how to apply the, you know, the products at the event and da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, baby girl, they don't have me back here, like, bringing your shit up. Like, they're not gonna have me over there, you know? And they'll only put you, like, at the prestige of your beauty advisor, like, if it's, like, shorthanded. Or even at that, there's like a whole bunch of customers that, you know, want like a color match or some shit like that, you know? and they'll send you over there just so you can help out just for the little rush, and then you'll go like right back. First time I've ever like literally not wanting to, I'm not wanting to go to work. Like I fucking hate work. Like the only good thing about Ulta was like me being able to, you know, like help customers here and there, and then all the brands that they had, like, you know, they had online brands, indie brands, all that stuff, you know, and like you're able to play with. But yeah, other than that, like the girls are, I'm not gonna say like the girls, like saying like all of them, but you know, there were some rude ass motherfuckers there. You know, and it's just like, yeah, that I'm just talking about my location, the one I was at. I'm not gonna say what specific one, but if you know, then you know. But yeah, girl, it was just rude. But even at that, I was low-key like not even fucking surprised, because literally everybody talks shit about the location that I go to, because they say the workers are hella rude, they always be having attitude, you know, like some, not all, but some. I'm just happy I'm not there anymore, to be honest, because it was a fucking drag. Even at that, at one time, my boyfriend, he literally did not even want me to go back inside because of what happened. So my boyfriend, he brought me lunch. Mind you, I don't know what the fuck, I don't know, they just don't have shit together whenever they send people to lunch. Like literally everything is like everywhere. So say for instance you came in before one certain person, like bitch, you had to wait. Like it doesn't matter if they got here, like they had got there later than you, like most likely they'll go on their break, just depending, like it's just, yeah, you just won't go on your break until like probably like the last hour that you're there. Or even at that, like sometimes they wouldn't even give me my breaks, and they'll be like, oh, you know, you'll just leave early, you could just leave 15 minutes early. I'd be like, oh, you know, bet, okay, cool. Bitch, who leaving early? And not this bitch. I was not leaving early. The main manager from the store, she sent me on my break because I was doing like an 8-hour shift, so I was getting 2 15s and 1:30. So she was all like, hey Alicia, we need to send, go on, we're gonna send you on your break. But mind you, they fucking sent everybody and their mama before they sent me. And then whenever they sent me, and now they want to rush me. And I'm just like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I was like, whatever. So I was all like, well, you know, like I went to go do something. I forgot what the fuck I went to go do. And then my manager, the main one from the whole entire store, she was all like, Alicia, like she called me through my walkie. She was like, Alicia, what time are you gonna be going on your break? I was like, well, I'm just waiting on, you know, my text from my boyfriend just to let me know that he's outside to bring me my food. And she was all like, okay, so how long would that be? I was like, within like five or so minutes he'll be here. And then and then she went back on the radio, and she was all like, well, he needs to hurry up because you'll start your break without eating. I was like, excuse me? Bitch, she had me fucked up. Her fucking ass be sitting up in the back all the fucking time, all day. You don't see her nowhere, but you hear her fucking loud ass on the fucking, like, on the radio. And I'm just like, dude, like, how dare you sit here and tell somebody they're gonna start their break without their food, when your ass could start your break whenever you fucking want, and eat forever however you fucking want, and leave forever however you want. So I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, first of all, you don't do that to people. Like, that's very disrespectful. Second of all, I understand you need to send me on your break, but I was been supposed to go on my break. Like, I was already been supposed to go on my break, and you didn't send me. But now that you want to rush to send me, it's like it needs to be done now. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, it was just fucked up. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, my boyfriend was just like, fuck that. You don't need to go back. Like, you know, my boyfriend's just like, that isn't fucking fair, because like, what the fuck? Like, that's not right. And then even at that, dude, like they'll be like really like shitty with the hours. Like they would give certain people more hours than others, like because you were more cooler with certain people, you know, like that would just be fucking favoritism and shit. But they're gonna swear that there is no favoritism. But girl, we already know how the fuck that goes. One time this little girl, she was at the register, you know, like she was buying stuff. I guess somebody had sent her in to buy some things, and I was checking her out. So she told me, hey, can I tell you something? And I was like, yeah, what's up? And she was like, you are the most prettiest girl I've ever seen. I was like, oh my god, I wanted to cry, because she was really little, and I was like, oh my god, girl, thanks. I don't know if y'all did pee, but girl, I got a new intro. That shit like hella fucking lit. Shout out to her name is on Instagram, it's called Anna Doll. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave her description, like, you know, her information right there in the description, in case y'all do want to get any intros by her. The reason why I needed to change my other one, because a lot of people were like, what the fuck, why are you changing it, you know, like, because a lot of people like it. And I'm just like, well girl, they started copyrighting my shit, so I had to change that bitch, because then I didn't want my videos to be like, you know, muted, or even like that, like some people not be able to watch them hoes. So I was just like, fuck that. Now I have to find somebody to, you know, make an intro, because girl, that shit's hella hard. Going in with this shade right here from the BH Cosmetics Hanging in Hawaii palette. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't want to pronounce it wrong. It sounds dumb. So I think it's called Luau. Lua? See what I'm talking about? I'm just gonna go ahead and go off camera and put my eyeliner on. So I'm gonna be using the NYX Matte Liquid Liner in black. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I already went ahead and popped on my mascara, and I did my ¿cómo se llama? Eyeliner with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, just in my T-zone, just to make sure all my pores are, you know, closed up and everything's smooth and ready to go for my foundation. I'm gonna go in with my Estee Lauder foundation, and then I got a new shade. I just went one shade up because the other one was already too light for me. This one is in Cashew, so 3W2. Go ahead and just put a little bit of the Estee Lauder foundation on the back of my hand, and just be careful with this shit because a little goes a long way. So me pasé con todo este pinche like foundation because I'm gonna fucking throw it away right now. I'm gonna end up wiping this shit off the back of my hand. To be honest, I love this foundation. I haven't used it in a long time because the other one was hella light for me already. I don't know how the color looks on camera, but in person, it looks good. Shout out to Hannah and Vanessa for color matching me at Estee Lauder. At Deerbrook, if y'all go to Deerbrook and y'all want somebody to actually fucking sit there, you know, color match you and take their time, if you live here in Houston, go to the impulse counter over there at in Deerbrook, in Humble. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my concealer, which is gonna be the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Medium Honey. So just so y'all can see how this shit look. I don't know if it's just me, but compared to this foundation, this shit look hella cute. I'm not gonna even lie, but I don't know. Or am I just tripping? I'm gonna go ahead and set the under eye with the Dermablend powder in the shade Translucent. Don't fucking put as much powder than me. Ooh. I'm just gonna go ahead and set the rest of my face just a little bit with powder. I'm gonna be using the Cheerleader Bronze Squad palette from Benefit. So yeah, I'm gonna be using the Hoola bronzer, the original Hoola, and then I'm gonna be using the Hoola Caramel with the brush that it does come with. I just like to mix those two together. And I love this brush because it makes it so easy to like contour your face and not like, you know, oh shit. And so like, you know, a whole bunch of like product doesn't go all around. And you can be like really precise with your contour. Use my little blush from NARS in Orgasm. I fucking love this blush right here. Then, I'm gonna be using a blush brush from Real Techniques. I freaking love Real Techniques brushes. It's my favorite ones. And even at that, they're hella affordable, so. Alright, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and set my face. I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 setting spray, just to make sure everything is set in place. Now that I went ahead and put on my setting spray, I am going to jump off camera so I could go ahead and put my eyelashes on because I don't want to get too into detail with those. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, so now I do have my eyelashes on. I went ahead and did my mascara. Ooh, shut the fuck up. Okay. So I already went ahead and did my mascaras on the bottom lash line. So now what I am going to do, oh sorry, my nose is a little runny. I was eating fucking hot fries right now, so, because my phone was finna die, so I had to charge that bitch, so I had to wait a little minute or whatever. I'm just gonna be going in with my highlighter, so I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills 823 brush and the shade Cookie in the same palette that I used to bronze. Girl, when I tell y'all, if y'all don't want to go ahead and go get this, you could get it actually in the single like little box. I would highly recommend it because girl, this shit is like hella fucking popping, like, it's my favorite highlighter. And I like to put it like down the center of my nose, on the tip of my nose, and just a little tiny bit above my eyebrow. Just like that. Going in with my lip liner, and this is from NYX. So I'm just gonna be lining my lips. I'm just gonna be using this Winky Lux, just regular little, hold up, it says right here, Flower Bomb in pink. So yeah. It's just like a little, it's like the little things that you see on Wish, and it has like a flower in the middle of it. Just like that, but what I like about it is that it turns pink, so I like to put it in the middle of my lips. Because it's moisturizing, but then yet again it gives like a little like, you see it's like changing.
Alright, so now I am back with my hair done, looking cute as fuck or whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to go on here and just say thank you so much for all the love and support that you, you know, real ass bitches always show, even though, you know, I have been lacking on my videos and my posts and all that, but y'all be showing mad love no matter what. And you know, even at that, be keeping like all the fucking negative ass energy, like, you know, away and shit. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much. I hope you all did enjoy today's video. So yeah, if you haven't yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to go ahead and join the real ass motherfucking fam. And then even at that, if you haven't yet, go ahead and give this video a huge thumbs up if you did like today's video. And if you haven't yet, by the time you do finish the video, go ahead and drop a comment down below letting me know what you guys want to see next. So yeah, thank you so much for all the love and support. I hope you all did enjoy today's video, and I will see you on my next one. So bye my loves.